Well, there's no doubting the pedigree of both Palmeiras and Santos. But it's also fair to say that both teams are currently yearning for better times. Derbies mean more when the chips are down, and this is a game that neither can afford to lose. For one of these teams, the journey back to the top of the Brazilian game may begin right here. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure.
Roll! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Santos with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Davids! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And smartly reclaimed. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here.
Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Short changes him with that pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. Raul. Oh, easy pickings there. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Palmeiras still without a single shot on target. That is good strength. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Rodri. It's Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta. And it's Otto. Guardiola. Ronaldinho. Now this could be a chance. Bale. He's being urged to shoot. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Puskas. Passing nice and neat. But that has not gone well. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Otto. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Rudiger.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Guardiola. Ronaldinho. Well, that's well seen too. That's been cut out, well played. Davids, and it's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a searching pass. Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's a poor one. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. Guardiola. Ronaldinho. Puskas. And it's Rodri. Now Costa Curta. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Guardiola. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rudiger. Rodri. Costa Curta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Guardiola. Some really good ball movement. Oh, there's the shot! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Palmeiras are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, what has happened here? That pass isn't the best.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side. And it's corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Defending of the desperate variety. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Palmeiras are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Davids. Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Can he get on the end of this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodri. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Good stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmeiras finding their passes. Now, and he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Trife! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Probing pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Puskás. Santos can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, super ball. He's charged, surely! Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Guardiola. That has ended up in no man's land. Some resolute defending there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Chance for a shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Oh, it's decent chance! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Neymar ready to try one. Great chance here to level it up.
Camisa 9 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 15. Substituição.
Lovely. It's Neymar! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now the ball's gone astray. Now he's got space here. Well, there... Oh no, this does not look good. Looking to play him in. He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Raul finds himself offside. Ronaldinho. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Santos really can only do one thing now.
Shapes to shoot! Guardiola. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rodri. Ronaldinho. Puskas. And he's away. Puskas! And that is as far as it goes. Palmeiras proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Puskas claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result...
Well, this is a derby that is certainly unique, and one that might perhaps lack the star power of past editions. But with both teams desperately attempting to claw themselves back to the top of the pile, you can rest assured that it will be feisty and fiercely competitive from the get-go. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And we're underway. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
And it's Bale! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Bale simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Palmeiras finding their passes. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. Roll! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And we have our very first corner. João Neves attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. And this is Puskas! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
João Neves, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rodri, Rudiger, Costa Curta. Now João Neves. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. João Neves. That looks a good ball through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. And he's picked out the run. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Puskás. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Puskás. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Raul. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass, and he's worked it through. And that was very necessary. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Davids has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Palmeiras will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Palmeiras are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Puskás. João Neves. And this is Puskás. Opts to play it back. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Davids gets good distance on it. And it's Otto. It's a promising position. Nicely up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pass has gone astray. Ronaldinho, looking understandably energised after his goal. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Opts for safety. Costa Curta. Passing nice and neat. Bale! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi, a probing pass. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
João Neves. Driving forward. And here's Ronaldinho. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Raul. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Hazard. Rudiger. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Oh, well played. Crossed in again. That has ended up in no man. Tries from a long way out. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Costa Curta brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Puskás gets flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Time for a change in personnel. Van Nistelrooy coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 18.
Schmeichel gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Caught offside that time. Puskás. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Pushkas. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Costa Curta goes direct. Now, can they get him away? Otto makes the interception. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Santos really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Very much into the last knockings.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Goes looking wide. Short changes him with that pass. With Rudiger. Costa Curta. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Cruyff. Raul. And there goes the final whistle. Palmeiras have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, this is a derby that is certainly unique, and one that might perhaps lack the star power of past editions. But with both teams desperately attempting to crawl themselves back to the top of the pile, you can rest assured that it will be feisty and fiercely competitive from the get-go. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two keep...
He's given it away! Real chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Del Piero. That's rather hopeful. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah.
That could spell trouble. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Here's a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an
and the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And this is Raul. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul unable to make it. Oh, what a mistake! Schmeichel has got himself a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely spread, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Odo. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now Costa Curta, Ronaldinho, Bale. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Odo. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get onto this? And he has been fouled there. Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
That's a throw. That'll be a throw. João Neves. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Messi. And the ball's gone astray. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Puskás. Oh, good spread. Bale, approaching the half-hour mark. Santos look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's been taken short. It's run loose here. Goes for goal! Palmeiras have their second corner now. Ronaldinho plays it short. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Palmeiras disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played back in. And a chance! There it is! There is the breakthrough! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Palmeiras are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's on it, can he get away? And this is Cruyff. Cruyff. And this is Bale. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Knocks it into space.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Could be danger here. Messi finds himself offside. João Neves tries making a foray down the right. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Palmeiras have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're off again.
Palmeiras definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Puskás. Puyol calmly anticipates. Now it's Puskás. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Palmeiras presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Cruyff tries to get it clear. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's worked it through. Raul. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Bale. Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero has it out wide and in space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Will play through for the wide man. That is good alertness. And here's Neymar. Looking to play him in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. João Neves. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. João Neves. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Might be danger here. Applies the finish! It's loose, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Stood up well to him there.
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played through into space. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's in on goal. Now can he find a... Goes for a shot! He has done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And he plays one through. Face to face with the keeper. Rodri. Puskos. Cruyff. He's free. Great chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. That is simply terrific. Finished with beautiful deftness.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Palmeiras find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have...
And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with...